Want to have your clip featured in the Skyrim Clip of the Week? Simply record the clip on your Xbox and then send it to me via message. My gamertag is iRyeni, that's IRYENI, and you can message it to me over Xbox and I'll be able to view it. I look forward to seeing the clips that you guys send me. Now moving on to the video. Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome to week number 96 of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Now hopefully you guys will enjoy the mods that I've picked out for this week. Coming in at our number 5 spot, we have the Fancy Witch Armor, or Ellie Dark Triss Armor, and you can craft this armor set at any forge using the Witcher crafting book. This book can be found in Anissa's Cabin Cellar, or at Hag's End, and also at the College of Winterhold Hall of Elements on a bench. The reason for the book is for people that have a bunch of different mods installed that completely make their crafting menus a mess. This will make things a lot more simple for you, and you'll be able to find the armor very fast. The armor version is the leather type and uses the leather smithing menu, and it also works with the matching set perks, but has a bit higher stats than glass armor. There's also a clothing version for mages who use mage armor perks, and you can craft that under the miscellaneous section at the forge as well. This outfit is fitted for the vanilla body types as well as the modded body types, and the witch's hat works on males and beast races too, but it might look a little girly. That's why I went and got this follower and actually showed the mod off with this follower that I have here. Now there is something to note along with this mod is that the hat will actually clip with some hairstyles, so if you have some modded hairstyles in your game, you're going to want to make sure that the hat won't clip through your hairstyle and make it look kind of weird. And I like this mod a lot because if I ever want to do an evil playthrough wherever I'm not actually doing all the best things that I could possibly do and trying to be a hero, I can be a witch and I can make my character wear this armor and I can make myself extremely evil as well. I'm not saying that if you wear the armor you have to actually be evil, but I'm assuming if you're going to be wearing witch armor and you're going to be classifying yourself as a witch, you're going to be more on the bad side of things. You're going to be using more darker spells such as conjuration and other things along those lines. So I like the lore behind it and I like the way it looks, and it looks really good on your follower as well if you're also running a mage character, and that's definitely why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Fancy Witch Armor. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Blackjack, a thief weapon. Now, I find this mod to be amazing. Now, you may be asking, what does this mod do? Well, it allows you to bop fools on the head and non-lethally eliminate them. You can use it to complete Thieves Guild jobs, sneak around easier, and rummage through your poor victims' pockets. The acquisition is you can make the Blackjack at the forge using 1 iron ingot, 1 firewood, and 2 leather strips. And that's really it. It's a stick that won't kill someone, and you can craft it, and once crafted, you can use it against your foes. As long as you're sneaking and you sneak attack the person that you want to knock out, they will become unconscious. They won't actually die, but you can hit them and they will fall over and you can rummage through their pockets. And if you want to wake them up, you can craft this special dust using only salt piles, which are very common along the Skyrim world, and you can wake them up using that type of dust, or you could leave them there. They'll wake up after an hour. So this mod is incredibly useful. As you may have heard me before, you can use it to complete the Thieves Guild jobs, and you can sneak around easier using it, so you won't actually have to avoid coming in contact with these people like it says in the Thieves Guild. You know, the Thieves Guild doesn't actually kill people. The Thieves Guild will never slay anybody. But if you're going on a job and you need to take someone out that's in the way and you don't want to be detected, this is the perfect way of doing it, because you can hit your enemy, they won't actually die, so it won't count as you killing them. You can also use this in shops. If you're breaking into shops to steal all the goodies, you can actually hit the person that is behind the shop, take their key, rummage through their chest, and steal everything that they have. So if you're a thief, then this is a must-have mod, and I would definitely recommend downloading the Blackjack thief weapon. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have the Immersive Winterhold College NPCs. Now this mod adds an entirely new set of NPCs into the game in the College of Winterhold. This adds 5 novice mages, which are Anja, Nelsa, Samith, Mervana, and Melker, which is a male Argonian, a female Dunmer, a male Breton, a female Bosmer, and a male Nord. There's also 3 other mages, such as Lentius Batius, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing these names right. He's a male Imperial, a conjurer, and a lone wolf, along with Amanus Solus, which is a female Red Guard, a restoration expert, and she teaches as well. There's also Terrakel, which is a male Red Guard, teaches words, and makes trips to Saarthal during the weekends. It also includes one groundskeeper named Vatkis. It also adds 8 college guardians. There's 4 on the walls and 4 on the ground. And then there's the Saarthal excavation, which includes 6 workers, 3 guardians, and 1 adorable dog. I really like this mod because whenever I first traveled to the College of Winterhold, it didn't really feel like a college to me. It didn't really feel like there were so many students going to the college, and it's talked about all throughout Skyrim, but here it adds 5 new ones and more students to actually walk around the halls. And there's also the groundskeepers keeping it very well protected because they don't really have much security there either, I also noticed in the vanilla version. And it also has 3 more powerful mages added, along with some workers in the excavation site. So this really just makes the game a whole lot more immersive because the Winterhold College is all talked about throughout Skyrim, like I said, and it wants to be known as a very important thing in Skyrim, but you head there and it's kinda lame. But this actually fixes that to have more people there and make it feel like it's an actual college, and that's definitely why it comes in at our number 3 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Immersive Winterhold College NPC mod. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have the Solitude Rectory, a tiny Imperial temple home. Now, a bit of a description of the house is, hidden away amongst the upper floors of Solitude's Temple of Divines is the old Rectory, providing refuge from this busy din of Solitude streets. The Rectory was long used as a domicile of Imperial cult in Solitude, though it has been vacant since the outbreak of the Stormcloak Rebellion. It remains a safe, clean, and comfortable lodging, perfect for study, clerical work, and prayer. It is a very small player home, you may notice, but much care has been put into its furnishings. There are alchemy and enchantment facilities, as well as a shrine of Talos, making up the lack of its downstairs, and yet undiscovered by the Thalmor. For your smithing needs, you'll have to refer to the Solitude Smithy. There's also a map marker that has been placed on the balcony just outside the Rectory for your fast travel convenience. To find the chamber, enter the Temple of the Divines in Solitude and go up to the first set of stairs on your right. Go past the area with the 2 tables and food until you reach the door leading outside. You can then grab the key from the strongbox and head through the Rectory door, which is what I showed you in this video here. The chamber is fully nav-meshed and features a time of day aware ambient light, as well as a well-rested buff-giving bed, a couple idle markers for your followers, 2 safe containers, and 3 new books from the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. The Rector's chamber is perfect for priests, Crusaders, Templars, Knights, and even thieves or vampires hiding in plain sight. Now that pretty much describes the entire mod as a whole, and like I said, it is a very small house mod, one of the smallest house mods that I think I've ever covered, but it's free. You can come here right at the start of the game, so if you're going to be playing a priest playthrough or a Crusader playthrough, along with Knights or even thieves or vampires, as it said in the description, then this is definitely a mod for you. It's a nice place to hide out, store your items for free without having to do anything, and you have a free Solitude house. So that's why it comes in at our number 2 spot, so I'd recommend downloading the Solitude Rectory. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have Anna's unique spells. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Anna mods in the past. I know I covered them in previous episodes of my top 5 series, but they really focus around being able to customize and fully decorate your own house. But this goes way beyond those boundaries. Anna's unique spells allows you to place any of the houses that are found throughout the game anywhere in the game. You can go out and you can build your own settlement featuring your own custom landmarks, featuring your own custom, map markers that you can travel to. You can summon a cart driver to drive you around, and all this is located in Bellathor's general goods store inside of a strongbox. You can just loot the entire strongbox, and to learn the spells, you just put on the rings that are corresponding to what you want to do. You can place up to 12 homes anywhere, and more than one of the same home anywhere, so that means you can have full-grown cities. I'm thinking about actually making a separate video covering everything you can do, and maybe we can do something along the lines of being able to build our own settlement. Like if you remember, Fallout 4 had its own settlement building, maybe we can have our own little settlement in Skyrim here. You could place your home anywhere, and you just place the house activator and you can fix it in a location, and then you place the door, which is also given to you whenever you put the ring on, and then all the furnitures and other objects can be disabled if you want them to be, but otherwise the houses are already fully furnished. To actually fix a door in place, you'll place the house and then you'll press the button to activate it, and it'll fix it in place. and then you use the second spell, which is the door to actually teleport into the house that you placed. Make sure it's nice and fixed in your location, and then use Unrelenting Force on it, and it'll fix it in its location, and you can then travel through it. As you can see, I show you this several times throughout the video, and if you place something that is in the wrong place and you don't want it to be there, it can be destroyed with 1 damage. So just have your sword out and you can get rid of it in a second. You can also place display cases, you can change your race in the race menu, you can disable NPCs that are around it, and you can also have spells of adding factions to NPCs. You can add a bard singer, a drunks faction, merchants, and also bakers. So if you're someone who likes to go out and actually build like you can in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 and games alike, then this is definitely a mod for you. I am also one of those people. I know ever since Oblivion to Skyrim to Fallout to all these games Bethesda has released, I've always really took a lot of time caring for my house, my possessions, and making everything look really nice. And with Anna's mods, that makes everything 20 times better. You can customize pretty much everything you want about your house, make your house anywhere in the world of Skyrim, and also make you be able to fast travel to it whenever you want. What more could you want out of a customization house mod? Way better than Hearthfire, it blows Hearthfire out of the water, and this is definitely the mod to use if you really like housing in Skyrim. Now that's definitely why it comes in at our #1 spot, so I'd recommend downloading Anna's unique spell mod. So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 Skyrim mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future top 5 mod episodes, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later.